from Texas. I'm
Come
marching
on,
because I feel
everybody.
like in our society, motherhood is treated as a burden, not a gift, and we're here to show that we don't believe that, and we're going to change it. Love it. How about you? My name's Willa. I'm from Northern Virginia, and I'm here because as a Catholic, I think all lives are valuable, and we are called to protect them. Yeah, beautiful. Last one. I'm from Arkansas, and I'm marching because every life is beautiful and deserves to be protected. Can you guys tell me about your stickers? Because these are the greatest things I've ever seen. This is amazing. Made in the womb. Yeah. I mean, one of the wonderful ladies here just like stopped by and was like, "Do you want a free sticker?" And we were like, "Well, yes." So just repping it. If you guys had a message to the world about Gen Z becoming more pro-life, what would you say? I think we are unsatisfied with a secular society. We're chasing objective truth, and that truth starts with recognizing the value of every single life. Thank you guys so much. God bless you. Have a great March for Life. Back to this year's March for Life in just a second. But first, I think it's so funny how every year after March for Life, I get like 2,000 comments from people. How do you possibly sleep at night as a pro-lifer? And I'll tell you, I sleep perfectly. My head hits the pillow and I'm a happy girl. Not just because I know I'm on the cause of actual justice and fighting for those who need us to fight for them, but also because I have the perfect mattress that helps me get a perfect night of sleep. As you guys are evaluating your goals for the new year and hopefully getting quality rest every night is among them. Finding the right mattress for you and your family doesn't have to be complicated. Our friends at Helix actually make it incredibly straightforward with their sleep quiz that matches you to the perfect mattress based on your specific preferences and sleep needs. They are not just another mattress company either. Helix is the most awarded mattress brand that is out there with glowing reviews from major publications like Forbes and Wired. It is not just marketing hype, I can absolutely promise you. They conducted a study recently finding that 82% of participants actually saw an increase in their deep sleep cycle while sleeping on a Helix mattress, which is pretty impressive when you think about how crucial quality sleep is for everything else in life. In our family's story in particular, we are struggling for a full night of sleep as our daughter seems to be allergic to sleep at the 9-month mark. Mom, helping on that, drop your suggestions in the comments. But the hours that I do get of sleep are so much better since we made the switch to a Helix mattress, and I can hear my husband snoring away every single night getting the best night's sleep he possibly can. I can absolutely promise you this has been such an amazing change for our family, and it will be for you as well. The best part is Helix even offers free shipping straight to your door, a 120-night sleep trial, so that you can actually test it out in your own home and make sure it works for you. And returns and exchanges are totally seamless if it's not quite the right fit. Plus, they back everything up with a limited lifetime warranty. You can start using right tonight by ordering a Helix mattress today. Go to helixsleep.com/Isabel for 20% off site-wide. Again, that's helixsleep.com/Isabel for 20% off every single thing on their website. And make sure you enter our show name after checkout so that they know that we sent you from the Isabel Brown Show. Last time, helixsleep.com/Isabel. Let's get back to the show. March for Life is one of my favorite events every single year, if only for the opportunity to get to meet so many of you in real life who watch the show every day, who've been following my content for years, and are just unapologetically bold in our ability to fight for life and to speak the truth to the world. It can feel so isolating on the internet that you are the only person that remotely believes the things that you do. But the March for Life lets you see in the flesh just how many people are fighting on our side. And in the end, we will win. Okay, I took a shortcut doing the route from last year because this year they're making them go all the way around the Capitol, which is really fun. So we're waiting on all of our friends from the March for Life to join us. They're behind us right now. And we got up here to the Supreme Court. We beat everybody. It's very sad and scarce and honestly pretty pathetically sparse looking how many counter protesters are here. I'm telling you, I see this every day, and no one in the mainstream media ever believes me that America is becoming pro-life. America will be pro-life by the time I'm dead, by the time our generation has moved on. There's like 5 people up here who haven't showered, waving gay flags and chanting that abortion is healthcare. And meanwhile, you just saw the tens of thousands of people at the March for Life. We're happy and joyful and praying and celebrating with our babies. Not only are we going to outbreed these people, we're way more effective in changing these people's minds. We are at the steps of the Supreme Court after an amazing March for Life with one of my best friends and one of the most amazing women I've ever met, Kristen Hawkins, the founder of Students for Life. Kristen, tell us what's special about the 2026 March for Life compared to all the other years we've been here.
Well, every March for Life is special. I mean, I was here maybe right there announcing Universal Food 3 years ago. And in that 3 years, every year it's been a different fight. Last year we were here wondering what new challenges 2025 would bring. What would the Trump administration deliver on? Now we know what they've delivered on, but it's still not done. And so I was at the White House yesterday pestering them. More, it's got to be done on chemical and worship pills. We've got to have the Federal Comstock Act enforced by DOJ. But then last night, our Pregnant Students' Rights Act, our first federal piece of legislation, was passed in the House of Representatives.
Tell us a little bit more about that. What's in this bill?
It's so important because you're talking about Gen Z voters, right? 34% of youth voters say they'd be more likely to support abortion restrictions if they knew women and families had the support they need. And that's what's so important about this post-roll legislation, because it just says, look, there are Title IX rights that every college student has, every pregnant, parenting, female student has, and schools have to do you need to tell her rights. Because the thought on campuses all too often is, I have to have an abortion. And all they hear is from Planned Parenthood. So this is forcing the universities to tell the truth.
Amazing. What is next for Students for Life this year, and anything you can share with us about your continued success and development as an organization?
Well, we were excited yesterday when the Small Business Administration announced that they are starting the investigation on debarring Planned Parenthood. That has been all us up here, even educating members of Congress of what debarment means. That would be a full defunding for 3 years. That would be massive. So we need that to happen. We need the DOJ to act on chemical abortion pills in the Comstock Act. We need the EPA to start testing our water and proving what we've already proven in our own internal testing, that chemical abortion pills are in our water and they're contaminating our water. And we need to get serious about passing this post-row legislation to help women and families.
Hugely passionate about all of it, and I can't wait to talk about all of it with you tomorrow at the National Pro-Life Summit. We'll bring you guys along with us there as well. Thank you for everything you do, Kristen. Love you so, so much. My kid doesn't sleep at 3 a.m. Okay, I just want that to. There's drum lines, bagpipes, people screaming into megaphones, people chanting prayers, the Gregorian chants. It is so loud right now. Dead asleep. Riddle me that one. I don't know. We found a friend here at the Supreme Court, the beautiful Reagan Conrad, right here from Daily Wire. I'm so glad that you are in Washington, D.C. I'm glad to be here. This is quite the time to be here, and honestly, it's warmer than Nashville, so I'm also not on that. I know. I think I met you for the first time in person last year at the March for Life, if I recall. So this is really fun in full circle. And last year, I was super, super pregnant with a big old baby bump. Now you have a baby bump at the March for Life. Tell us about what it's like being an expecting mom. I think it's so crazy for a lot of reasons. Obviously, just all the things that I'm learning as being a new mom, now being at 24 weeks. But being here is like a whole different world, because now I'm like, this is actually a baby. He's moving around in there. This is surreal, and being able to fight for him and for people like that, it's been. And it makes me emotional because I know it's. I cry all the time, just so you know. Yeah, that doesn't go away after you give birth. Being pregnant and having this totally different vantage point on the March for Life is really inexplainable, I think, to anybody who's never been pregnant before. You're going to experience that all over again when you give birth to your baby. That's a totally inexplicable experience until you do it. What message would you give to young women who are thinking to themselves right now, I'm part of the darn near majority of young women in America who don't ever want to experience it? Yeah, I would say I was scared about becoming a mom because I didn't know if I'd ever be ready. And we found out this year, like, it's happening. Okay, but it's not. I would say don't be afraid of it. I think that there's so many things in culture that we've been conditioned to be afraid of, like, oh, it's going to affect all these different parts of our lives. But the second that it happens, it's like, this is so much more valuable than anything else I could do. And the more I'm being able to sit with that now for months and adjust, like, my future, I'm not afraid anymore, like, at all. And I'm just really excited. So I would encourage you guys to don't be scared of it. They want you to be scared of it, and just don't. But welcome to the baby boom, Reagan. I'm so excited for you. We made it to the Supreme Court of the United States every single year. This is one of my favorite events because, as you can tell, there's a lot of people here. I mean, there's tens of thousands of people. But everybody is so kind and joyful and prayerful. People are screaming the St. Michael the Archangel prayer, praying the rosary as we walk. And it's a really grounding experience to remember that even though it feels sometimes when you're online and so isolated from one another that you are the crazy person, if you are pro-life and believe in objective truth, you're actually part of the side of reality. You're part of a joyful movement that is so much bigger than you could ever imagine from behind your computer screen. There is a massive global community of people that are fighting every single day for our babies, and it is an honor to be a part of this fight with everybody else. We are absolutely going to be back for next year's March for Life, already working on some very exciting things behind the scenes there. And in the meantime, I just want to say thank you to everybody who makes the pilgrimage. I use that word intentionally every year here to Washington, D.C. There's a huge financial sacrifice associated with it. It's usually freezing cold, although this year we have the sun, which is great. It's crowded and loud and noisy and sleep deprived and all of it. But to know that we can show the world that truth wins in the end and that we are going to fight for life until it is protected from womb to tomb in America and around the world means everything. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
How does universal high income work?
Okay, so there's going to be more intelligence, digital intelligence, than all human intelligence combined, and more humanoid robots than all humans. The robots can just do whatever you want.
All the blue collar labor is being done by robots. All data centers are being
Well,
built by robots.
the white collar labor will be the first to go, because until you can move atoms, the thing that can be replaced first is anything that involves just digital. Like if it's digital, like it involves tapping keys on a keyboard and moving a mouse. The computer can do that. The AI can do that.
Sure.
You need the humanoid robots to shape atoms. So if all you're doing is changing bits of information, which is white collar work, that is the first thing that
When is it
AI
gone?
will.
When is all white collar work gone? By when?
Well, there's a lot of inertia. So even with AI at its current state, I'd say you're pretty close to being able to replace half-full jobs. Well, white collar jobs, that is anything like education.
Let's go to 1, 2. I think I should do that. make sure I could find an easier way to do that. Yeah, it's done and done. With.
Juice. What's saying? Juice, juice.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That was cool.
It don't take forever to cut them shit out. What's up, Cook? Yo. Trying to cut these out, man. Trying to cut these out and make sure they look nice and professional, you know? What you up to tonight? This morning, depending on what trying to that looks good, yeah. Later on, I might want to take it off and put something else on it instead. Move it up, move it down, move it back around. Yeah. I'm gonna cut out a note. Now, all I gotta do is find somebody with a t-shirt shop who will take care of this for me for a small fee. The problem is that does not exist. There is no so for a small fee. So I'm left to find the internet and call it DIY measures. DIY measures. I need a dollar off if I bring these. These I can put these corners in. I can put these in the corner. So y'all just coming in and shit. Mm-hmm. I don't know if y'all gonna read backwards or not. If not, then I'm sorry. So over the next couple of weeks, you'll see different stuff popping up.
Wait, that don't go.
So yeah, we can do stuff. These are some designs that I had designed for somebody else. Yeah, that's it. That's right here. This right here. I'm glad I had something else. Anyway, yeah, that's that. Yeah. Jump, what going on, Zig? Jump in the boat and jump in the boat and jump. You must have learned to jump. I just had to cut out a whole bunch of new shit. You don't see this one right here? Y'all can't see that shit. Fuck me. Yeah. All right. So, man, jump, man. So, check them, right? This phone about to die. I got like 5%. That's some more of my shit right there, too. Yeah. You see it. You see it. Stock market for homies. Yeah, let me know if y'all trying to grab a hoodie or something. I don't know. I be having all type of shit on deck. I got this turtleneck. Oh, y'all didn't see the turtleneck yet. I got this turtleneck. It ain't like no turtleneck. It's like a low quarters up. I don't know, low quarters up. We can wear with some slacks and some nice little shoes, nice little button down. You know, take the wave cap off. Yeah, type of thing. That's something else right there. That's another one right there. Stock market for homies right there. I love stock market. Stock market for homies shit. Yeah. But anyway, man, I'm gonna catch y'all in the morning. Yeah. 40. 12 o'clock. 12 noon. 12 noon. Be there or be square. 40. Chest work. Working on chest. All y'all women with them saggy titties. We working on we sucking them up. We sucking them up like that. So yeah, in the morning, 12. 40. 12 noon. See ya.